Hello everybody, this is Mark from City Creek Bottoms, and no, this ain't a fireside chat today. This is back to homesteading and farming. If y'all can see, I've just plowed this with my 140, my Farmall 140, and I'm fixing to plant sugar cane. I got this sugar cane from Mr. Danny down at Deep South Homestead going on about 3 weeks ago. Got home and the weather just was not feasible to plant the sugar cane, so it's finally got warm today and the ground's dry enough for me to stick it in the ground. So I'm gonna get started on this. And when we got back, it had pretty much turned cold. We've had 2 or 3 rain spells, not nothing to fill the ponds back up or really help us, but mainly just wetting the ground. And it takes, when you get a freeze on it, it takes a few days for it to dry out. So it's dry now, so I'm gonna get this sugar cane in the ground today, get it covered. I'm gonna do it like Mr. Danny. I'm gonna kind of plant it in that circle and then leave a space between it and the next one, about 4 foot or so. That way you can get a lawnmower or tractor through there. I'm gonna give that a try. I remember seeing that some when I was growing up. I know one guy I bought some cane from years ago had it in a brush pile, and I should have asked him why he had it in a brush pile. I'm assuming that was probably to help protect it in the winter, and it may have just been a place he could put it. I don't know, but I remember that sugar cane was tall, and I went up there. I think I bought 20, 30 sticks from him, or joints, as a lot of people call them. And planted it. I done good 2 or 3 years on it, and then I had a real hard freeze come in. I didn't cover it good enough. I had a hard freeze come in and kill it. Most of the time, me and my buddy food with sorghum, which is a little more cold tolerant. And you plant it kind of like corn, and then you get it, in the fall, where the sugar cane stays rooted in the same spot every year. Some people do move it to different places. But I'm going to set it out here. I'm out last year, or 2 years ago, I got some from Mr. Danny, but I think I put it in the wrong spot. I think it stayed a little too shady. So this year I'm putting it out here where it's going to be in the sun. It's pretty good soil here. That way the ground stays heated better. Maybe, because what I'm going to do once I cover it with the dirt, I'm going to come back with leaves that we've got plenty of here, and I'm going to cover it with leaves too to help protect it during the winter. And hopefully next year have a good stand of sugar cane. Plus I am going to plant some sorghum for syrup. Up this way we've always used evaporator pans. I've never seen no one cook with a pot or a small pan. Most everybody up here had the big evaporator pans, about 8 foot long with the dividers in it. Most of them made out of copper. I've seen a few made out of stainless steel. Me and a buddy of mine made one out of copper one time. It took us several months to make that thing, which we done it in the winter. Man, we made some good, cooked some good sorghum off that over the time. Wanting to get back in it, and hadn't been in it in probably the last 10 years. One fellow that was real well known in our area, Mr. Caffey, he passed away here about a year ago. He done all the festivals and grew sugar cane, sorghum. He was supposed to got me some ribbon cane, and he couldn't locate none, but somebody told me I need to check with Mississippi State University. They may have some. That's what my father and them food with a lot. They called it ribbon cane. It makes a very good syrup. So, but I'm not going to bore you long. I'm going to show you what I'm doing real quick. So y'all bear with me, and then we'll go from there. So I don't know if y'all can see me, but I got my movie hoe, and I'm gonna just make me some places to put it. Just kind of get me holes in. That's what a SCOBY hole looks like if y'all never seen one. If you come across these at flea market, trade days, and they're not expensive, I'd grab one. This one here is over 100 years old. It belonged to my grandfather. We got some that's a little bigger than this. They use this for chopping cotton and stuff. It's hard to break these holes. You'll break the handle before you break this. So let me show you what I'm going to do here real quick. And on these you see this little eye right here. Excuse me, I went the wrong way. You see that eye? You want to plant that up. And what you want to do is cut in here in between these joints. You want that eye up. So that's what I'm fixing to do. I'm going to take my snips, loppers, what we call them here in this part of Alabama, and see if I can't get this planted today, and then go from there. Alright, cutting where these little eyes are. You see them right there?
So that's where it's going to sprout?
Yeah. Yep. So you want to get on the back side of one of them. And these loppers ain't that great anymore.
They got a little small there.
Yeah.
In the rabbit barn.
Let's see. Yeah, there it is. The older guys that I used to grow up with called these joints. They said, cut your joints out. But you know, a lot of people know what that is, but because you got a joint down through there. There's the eye right there. So
shouldn't there be an eye at each joint?
No, not all the time.
Okay.
No, not necessarily. See, there's only one here. That's where, well, there's a back one. You don't see that much. Most of the time they're all on one side.
And that's got good roots.
Yeah.
So once you cut them, then we plant them.
That's right. I'm going to try to cover them up much as I can with dirt, and then come back tomorrow with the bountiful supply of leaves we have. So when I get through planting them today, I'm going to go hook up our leaf rake to the tractor and have it where we can bring some leaves out here tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, let me go ahead and plant some more in case something happens. That way, watch it, Miss Sister.
Like Santa Claus.
Huh?
Said, you looking like Santa
Yeah, I am. Don't everybody, I've been hunting today. So.
Yeah, I've been working.
Yeah, but I'll go back to work Thursday.
So we're going to do the 2 rows versus the clumps like he did?
No, I'm doing the clumps.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was telling everybody. I'm kind of doing that circle there.
Oh, okay.
And I told everybody I was using my SCOBY hoe. All right.
I'm not understanding how that's a circle, babe.
Semi-circle. kind of in that neck of the woods.
Okay.
And I'll just come down them sides and kind of.
Now, aren't we supposed to bury these
Huh?
a good little bit?
Yeah, I'm covering them. Then I'm gonna come back with the.
But how deep are you planting them? What I'm asking.
I'm covering them about 5 inches with dirt.
Oh, you're mounding it up over it?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna come back with the leaves on top. So that should give it plenty.
Oh, I see. We're putting them in a row over there too, and over here too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Semicircles.
Semicircle.
Yeah.
So we're taking our rows and making use of it.
I'm gonna have to flip them over. And I can put a couple more in there. There we go. I will tell you, the ground is cold.
Oh yeah.
It ain't warm in here.
Yeah,
That's the kind of way they had it. I mean, it ain't exactly like
a
it.
week at 20 degrees.
But what happens is more gonna sprout out of this. So we'll see what takes place. I'll throw one right there too. Now I didn't fertilize because that was something I should have asked Mr. Danny at Deep South about. Should I fertilize right now or should I wait till spring, which probably need to wait till spring. Alright, that should be covered pretty good for the dirt. Now we just have to bring us some leaves out here tomorrow. And because it ain't gonna get that cold tonight.
Good.
I think tonight's 40. So, all right.
So you're leaving a gap between the sets?
Yeah. That's kind of what he done. He left a gap. That may help it get more airflow in the summer. I don't know. We'll give, I'm gonna give it a try. That's all you can do. See if it works,
Yep.
What works for one person might not work for us, but because we are in a different soil.
Right.
We're in more of a clay, so that can throw some difference in it.
So if we have obvious eyes, we need to put them face up?
Yes, yeah. Yep. Yep. It's still got a lot of sugar content in it. Sister. Hey. Ain't nothing like having a dog help paint it. Or not helping. Quit, move.
Hindering instead of helping.
Huh?
Hindering instead of helping?
Yeah. Yeah. She's happy. She's just kind of messing Daddy up though. Guineas tore about something, ain't they?
Yep.
They got tore up this morning about something.
They stay tore up about something.
I told you love him, Guineas.
I like my turkey better.
Yeah, I hate we lost the rest of them. I just ain't good. That just ain't a good way. I don't know if it's good to leave this on here or not. This little bit of, yeah, there's a knot right there. I thought there was one right there. All right. Let's see.
Going back to the tractor for that.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
And all the parts to fix the waters with again.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go get that here in a little bit. Get this done first. And thought I was gonna get her, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Time to put a nail in the stogie hole, ain't it?
It's okay. It's doing okay. Need to put it in a bucket of water.
Make the wood swell up and hold it in place.
Yeah, that's what we always used to do.
I guess sister ain't gonna hurt nothing walking on top of it.
No, it ain't gonna hurt nothing.
Cause she just come trotting right down through there.
She ain't gonna hurt it. Especially her weight, she don't weigh enough to. We'll just. I probably need to take 2 stobs, put on each end. That way I remember where it's actually. Well, I should remember where it's at, but knowing me, you know.
Alright guys, so first thing we're going to do is try to get the washer out of that. And I went ahead and put on gloves because my hands are cold already and they're getting wet. So we have this leaky connection, as you can see. Mark thinks it is the splitter. I think it might actually just be the washer, so we're going to start with that route before we do the replacing of the whole thing. Y'all know how to replace the whole thing though. Just take the hoses off. We've got quick connects on them, so yeah, it's not that hard. Well, this ain't strong enough. So let's try this. And Mark is correct. There's the problem. That split in the freeze. Yep. So the washer itself was bad also. As you can see, it's done shrunk up and gotten to where it wasn't really doing its job anymore. But that right there is a big problem. So we're going to go ahead and replace that whole thing. And we just happen to have one. Brand new one. Okay, this goes to the rabbit barn, and we probably do, no, I think Mark filled up water earlier, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. Don't forget, cross the valve is off, in line with it is on, off. All right, let's go replace another one, because another one broke as well. So this is busted also. We're going to have to replace this whole thing also, because as you can see, it just totally come off on this end. I'm going to have tools to take that out, but I should be able to get the rest of them off. And then again, maybe not. There we go. They've been on here for so long. All right, that one is off, but it's pouring. So let me pull it out of the bucket up here. All right, so let me show you how these are ran. So each one, as you can see, there's 4. They've got 4 buckets. And up there at the top, we have the hose ran into the bucket to where it'll fill up. So that one started a suction coming off somehow. I'm sure, yeah, that's the one that I pulled off right there. And it had started to suction, so basically I had to go over there and lift it up out of the bucket to stop that. So let's see if the rest of them cooperate. My luck. My luck, they'll all do that. Nope, that one's going to have something break it. All right, I shall be back. Guys, this is why you winterize. So we came out yesterday and filled up water lines, and some water got left in there overnight, and of course it dipped down into freezing. It dipped lower than we thought it was going to, so it broke that awesome, amazing thing. And the new one is not as nice, but it cost more than that one. But we have the new one right here, and we're going to put it right on back on. Well, these hoses are cold. Go figure. Okay, let me cut that. We'll just have to put it back on. And that's the one that it broke off. And I'm not sure how I'm going to get that out of there. Hey babe, I don't know how to get that one out that broke. Don't know how to get the one out that broke. All I know is just take it out. Oh, this has been since May right here. One of them, when I pulled it off, suction happened. It pulled out that.
Yeah, they got enough till in the morning.
Yep, I'll be out here in the morning. Alright, get that out. I'll just have to replace the whole thing on that. Unless you know how to get that out.
It's a smaller pair of pliers.
Yep, they won't fit in that hole.
Alright, I'll be right back.
You don't want to just take the whole end off and take it with you?
No, I think I can get it out like it.
Okay. Well, don't let us turn it on, because it's loose. It'll blow right out. Need new washers. Good thing I got some. Don't forget quick connect, got to pull that off as well. Alright, I'm gonna go test what we've got hooked up. I'm gonna move the camera out of the spray of water. Turn this on. And the third one. Ooh, those are tight. Is it working? No leaks? Which one? Which one? Oh, shoot. Yep, that washer's not really big enough. I'll go ahead and turn that off, though. And there's my next leak.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, thank you. You can go turn water off for me, because I'm going to take all that apart too. Just right up there in the corner.
Here, keep a little fire away. You just don't lose them, please.
I won't.
Make sure you put them back in the shop.
I will.
My heart is awful. Where they at?
How'd you lose them?
They in one of the trucks somewhere, probably in the shop. I'll find them in there. Alright, babe, water's off.
Thank you. That one. That's tight. That's going to be a washer. Let's test it again. Well, we still have a leak. So it is actually that piece right there has probably got a split in it. So we will have to buy a new part and fix that, but that's a male end for a hose. And I just don't have one. So we'll have to fix that later. But guys, this is winterizing of hoses. Because we're in the south, it doesn't get very cold often, so we use our water off and on all winter. But this is what can happen, especially if you leave somewhere that it's, you know, cold a lot. So keep that in mind. The one that's spraying on this side, there's actually a nest box there. So I've got to get the water used and done real fast. So we're gonna stop and take care of business. We'll be back, guys.
All right.
So it works.
Yeah, it does. Sure
Yep.
does. Sure.
All right, so today we have shown you how to plant sugarcane and what happens when water freezes. We have more repairs to do, but yeah, more repairs to do, and we will get those taken care of. You just won't get to see them. So Mark, why don't you close this out?
Would you give us a subscribe, a like, a share, hit that notification button, and especially give us comments. And I hope everybody has a good Thanksgiving. All right.
Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.